I Google translated Minecraft into 100 different languages and then back to English. Then I made the crazy things that it came up with. This is gonna be interesting. Credit to Toyu for the original idea which I used. Okay, let's make some crazy stuff. Okay, the first one, let's just start with the basics. Let's just go with a creeper. Okay, let's see what they have in store for us. Okay, bad translator 100 times. Let's see what it gives us. Je vu pas? Okay, I can't do anything with this. This is like French or something. Okay, let's try this again. I don't, this is a bit shocking. Okay, let's see if we can actually make this. Okay, so here's what I prepared earlier. We have a creeper over here. I just don't really know where to start with this, but I guess we're just gonna see what we can do with it. Okay, first of all, we're gonna make the creature into a human, because even if I was making this into my brother or someone else's brother, it would not be like green camouflaged. Okay, this is looking pretty sick if I do say so myself. Okay, this is just like to start, so don't expect this to be like anything crazy just yet. Right, we need to humanize this dude. Hey, okay, he's looking more human, although he kind of looks like a pig. Look at his face. This is what creeper looks like if he's human. Also, remember, there's like a weird thing where like the creeper was actually supposed to be a pig originally. They messed with the pig's like size and shape, and then this is like what happened to it. It's a real story. Okay, let's just say this is my brother, okay? This is definitely not my brother. Who knows? Maybe I don't even have any brothers. Nobody will ever know. I think we've actually genuinely given the creeper a facelift. He's actually looking quite happy. Maybe he's just not gonna explode at this rate. Except we kind of started off like on the wrong foot, because he's not supposed to be happy because he's supposed to be dead, so unfortunately we're gonna have to wipe that smile off his face and turn it into a frown. Just for added realism, we're gonna have to put some blood all over. I love how he just has like a bald head on top. It like reminds me of one of those like Oblivion like Bretons where they've got like a completely bald head on top and like hair which goes around the sides. We're just gonna leave like part of his head like bald on top, and this is where the fun part starts. Okay, so we're gonna copy and paste his head. Oh my god, that's terrifying. It's like we're gonna turn it into a Cerberus. Oh man, this is pretty ghastly right here, boys. I'm actually pretty impressed with this, although this is definitely like some horror version of the game which just shouldn't exist. This is actually creeping me out kind of, to be honest. Okay, apparently someone's brother is dead, and this is what it's gonna look like. I really didn't want to start it off with this because this is actually pretty creepy. Okay, we need to paint the handle. So this actually makes sense why the creeper just wants to explode, because it just has like an axe in its head. I wonder whose brother this is. Maybe it's like Notch's brother, maybe like Herobrine before like he turns into like the ghost or something. And we'll top it off, make it a little bit more realistic. Okay, this is absolutely terrifying. This is just so messed up on so many levels. Okay, time to test out what the creeper looks like. Okay, let's spawn this. Okay. Alright, so he looks exactly like he did when we made him. Oh my god, that's a spooky, scary skeleton face right there. But he doesn't have the axe in his head. And also, I think I forgot to color like the top of his head green. Look at this dude just strutting along. Also, we have the epic fight mod. Boom. Okay. Now apparently the brother is dead. Now the name is more fitting and makes sense. A lot. Okay, I guess this is I guess at least this is English. After the model didn't really work last time, I'm really not sure like what's gonna work this time. But we could try and paste a few heads. Oh, okay, that's too many heads. Okay, this makes sense, right? It said a lot. Okay, now we just need some more beaks. If something was like cursed, I think it would be this. We're just gonna like rotate these for like no reason. Don't ask why. Oh my god, this is perfect. But how can it hold 3 legs though? That's the question. How can it hold 3 heads? We need to make these legs like stacked. Okay, there we go. Okay, this dude has some absolute calves and hocks of steel right now. It makes more sense how he can carry these 3 heads. This dude's been hit in the gym. Okay, the chicken's also kind of boring. Let's just for no reason like whatsoever, let's just make it into like a zombie chicken. Look at this dude. You know how like you have zombie villages and stuff? Well, now we have zombie chickens. Boom. This is a lot. This is a lot to look at. Okay, so it kind of makes sense. Let's see if our zombie chicken, aka too much, has worked. Okay, this one actually worked. Okay, so the extra cubes that we actually placed on this thing worked, and it turns its head. Ah, okay, so we grouped all the heads together without knowing. So when it turns its head, it rotates all 3 at the same time. Oh my god, this thing is an absolute specimen. This came out of some lab somewhere. When the current global situation's over, like this chicken is gonna cause like some new pandemic, which is why we have to eliminate it before it breeds. Okay, next I'm gonna go with cat, because everyone loves cats. Whether you're a dog or a cat person, nobody hates cats. Okay, let's see what it's gonna give us. Bad translator 100 times. Let's translate the word cat 100 times. We. Okay, this is definitely defaulted itself back to French for sure. Cat has turned into privacy. Okay, this one's gonna be interesting. This is the cat, right? Okay, I've got a good idea. So if you want privacy, you usually have some kind of sign on your door, right? So we're going to turn this thing into like some walk-in like privacy sign. This is like the human embodiment of like, mom, get out my room. This looks like some kind of like illager cat that's like ready to join like a raid or something. It's got some like illager banner on it. This texture is going to be like really messed up. Okay, there's not really too much we can do with this. Okay, this is probably the best we're going to get with a sign without breaking into the rest of the texture. Okay, we can't fit like text on because like the texture's too small. It's just going to be a big cross. Stay out my room, damn it. Okay, this is not really the most creative I could come up with. Ah, I know. When people want to like be in disguise and they have like those cool shades on, we could give the cat some of those like black shades. You know when there's like a special agent or something and they want to like be in disguise and they have like some really bad like disguise where they're in like some bowler hat and they have those black shades. We're going to do that. I mean, that makes sense, right? Privacy. Okay, this is going to be the worst hat possible. The texture is really too small for this. Boom. Okay, this skin is like turning into a whole new level of epic. Okay, I kind of ran out of ideas before, but I'm actually kind of happy we've got back on track. Also, the cat kind of reminds me of a blind person with like the glasses, the hat. He's just missing the cane. The only other thing that I can think of for people who want privacy, the cat needs to like have a Bitcoin, right? So we're just going to give the cat like a Bitcoin necklace. Because if people want to have privacy, they usually pay in Bitcoin. This texture is really too small for these like really adventurous ideas I have. There we go. Unless I told you, you would have no clue that this is a Bitcoin. Damn, this kind of looks like a gold pendant. This cat like, this is like a real gangster cat. Okay, let's see what we've made with the cat and the ocelot. Ooh, sick. Okay, right, so one thing doesn't work. So the signpost doesn't spawn for some reason, so that part of the model doesn't work. Yet for some reason he does have that little Bitcoin on his necklace though, which I'm actually proud of. Wait, I need to use the zoom mode. We need to get closer. He just has like some floating sign that just like revolves around just with a big X mark. I think if you remove the sign, he would genuinely look good with those shades in that hat. That is honestly a big upgrade. I'm actually really proud of that work. I should definitely make this as like a standalone mod. Just add like a cool cat to the game. I think I changed the ocelot model too. Okay, the ocelot model doesn't quite work. The hat doesn't spawn, but the shades are still there. So there's no hat or any sign, but it still replaces the ocelot with just a cat with shades on. I would honestly say this is my favorite so far because it's kind of like a subtle change, but I'm also really disappointed that the sign's completely broken. Okay, so next up we're going to do the cow. Okay, so the last one was super interesting when we did it with a cat. Let's see what it does for the cow. This is going to be some messed up, twisted up stuff, I can already tell. Okay, question mark, question mark. That's not exactly how we wanted it to go. Let's try this again. Okay, cow into fawn, whatever that means. I guess cow is such like a short word, it could just be changed into anything that makes no sense. High school textbooks. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay, so here we have our happy little cow. So now we have to turn this into high school textbooks, which I don't know how we're going to do because the cow is literally like, the texture is just not really big enough to add any other objects to it. Okay, so we're going to turn this into like the human embodiment of like a high school textbook, which I don't really know if there's like any kind of template for what that looks like. I just remember them being like really vibrant like books. This is not really going to make any sense. Okay, so let's just go to work on the side of this thing first. I honestly don't know how this is going to look in game, but so we're gonna like do the binder things where like it attaches the sides of the pages, whatever that means. Okay, this looks pretty cool. This looks like an open book, right? If you look at it from like this way. I guess we can like color the inside of this so it looks like pages. Okay, this looks like pages now. Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about, but hopefully you will do soon. Although I think this is going to be all kinds of messed up. This is going to look so glitchy in game, guys. Okay, now we'll erase all of this out. This is definitely not going to turn out how I imagined it to. I'm actually interested like how this is going to look. This is going to look like super trippy. If I miss like 1 pixel and I don't erase it, it's just going to ruin the whole thing. Okay, hopefully you can kind of get the gist now that this is supposed to be like an open textbook. I know it still doesn't really make much sense. I'm tempted to delete the legs, but it's also kind of funny like having the legs. Maybe I'll just color the legs white so it's like book pages. It's not that I have a lack of creativity, it's just I have a lack of like keeping things consistent and things making sense. That also makes it pretty funny. We can't really draw any text on this because if I draw like some words like science, it's just going to be too big. A little like x squared or something to show that it's like a maths book, or like Breaking Bad where like they have like those things off the periodic table where it's like letters and okay, this is making less sense the more I explain it. We'll turn it into like some evil teacher who like wants you to do the work, but their body is literally like the actual textbook. It's really weird turning animals into humanoids because it just never looks right. I'm not sure if we're going to turn this into like a dude or a woman. Okay, I guess this is a woman, right? I don't know what this is. We'll give it a monobrow as well and like a weird mustache and some lipstick, and we'll keep the horns on it just because it's like a meme. Okay, I'm just going to save this. Don't ask. I still have no explanation. high school textbook with like a teacher's like evil face on it. It just makes sense, okay? Okay, let's see what absolutely tragic tale the cow has now become. Okay, luckily, we didn't actually change the models, so nothing looks like out of place or broken. And we just have a cow. Like, he's just some evil teacher with like devil horns and some open textbook. We're just somehow like precariously being balanced on a set of 4 legs, which are not actually attached to anything whatsoever. So I don't know how this physically works. If any of you guys like study physics at university, you can kind of explain this whole like physics anomaly to me and explain how the legs are actually staying connected and moving. Almost a therapeutic experience for people who have too much homework. Okay, so for Dolphin, we've got dairy. So I've taken it upon myself. I've taken the liberty to completely revolutionize the Dolphin. The most game-changing Minecraft resource pack ever. So because it has to be a dairy Dolphin, we're drawing like cow patches on it. And that's going to be everywhere. That's like over its skin, over its tail, you know? Make it look like it belongs on a farm somewhere. Although I'm not sure really if these look like cow patches. It just kind of looks like the dolphins had like an accident and like didn't make it to the toilet in time. But yeah, each to their own. Don't diss my amazing art skills. Okay, this is what the dairy dolphin looks like. It also kind of needs to have horns, right? Because cows have horns. So instead of like real horns, we're just going to put like 2 weird fins at the front for like no reason. Look how perfect that looks. This is our dairy dolphin. Okay, let's go ahead and save this bad boy. Okay, what have they done to the dolphin? Let's see how Blockbench has massacred my boy right here. Okay, let's spawn him. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, oh damn, it's going to third person. Damn, that dolphin's sneaky, huh? Where did he go? Oh, he swam under the shipwreck and just got out of there. Maybe if we spawn him on land where he can't escape like in the water. I mean, that's pretty cruel. The fins have messed up, but that's only because I grouped the horns into the fins. And I also did that with the udders. So when it wants to move, like the udders like are grouped with the fins and they move as it swims. And also somehow I've also messed up like the back fin as well. I don't know how I've broken this on so many levels. It literally looks like the dolphin's like crawled out of like a sewage pipe, just like covered in excrement. Okay, moving on. I would say this is probably the biggest disaster of them all so far. Okay, let's try the Enderman because I feel like that's going to have something more that we can work with. Andrew. Okay, the Enderman's called Andrew. Is there any like famous Andrews? Okay, maybe not. Moving on. Definitely not going to recreate him as the Enderman. I don't want to just go like missing one day for making that joke. Candles. Okay, we can work with this. It's kind of obvious what we would do with this. We just turn the Enderman into like a huge candlestick. Or maybe like turn just his head into like a candle or something. I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense here. I mean, it's a little bit tad boring, but the only thing is I don't know how to like make his head like have like a flame on it. To do this right, we have to make it so his mouth can still open up because he has that dodgy thing where he's got like a jaw. Okay, this dude's looking like an absolute snack right now. I feel like we've unknowingly just turned him into like the rake or something. Okay, this is all you're getting. Okay, so let's first just showcase what we've just created. Oh, okay, that was trippy. Where's he teleport to? Okay, is that him? No, that's not him. Okay, I don't know where he went, so okay, this may take a while. Okay, this is our dude. Oh, and then we have the sad creeper over there. Who's the dead brother. Oh, damn, it looks super cool because I have the shaders on, so like the Enderman's eyes like illuminate. They shouldn't still be purple because we changed that. Wait, let's see what it's like when we actually fight him. Okay, let's attack him. Okay. I want to see his jaw open. Oh, snap. We've got some like evils. Oh crap, I forgot I had the epic fight mod on, so the every mob is like super overpowered. So at least the cat can't harm us. This cat is like super chill and relaxed with like his little like hat and his shades, just like disguising over there like a spy. Then we have our dolphin who's just covered in like toilet water and he has like udders attached to his fins, which is really not optimal. This is not the peak dolphin form right here. Then we have the dead brother creeper, which isn't finished because the top of him is still green, which I would actually really be interested to see him go kaboom. Let's see. Okay, let's look at him. Oh, he mad. The dead brother's mad. Okay, let's see him charge up. Okay, that was actually weirdly like anticlimactic. Haha, zombie fell. Oh, okay, the pit's not big enough. Then we have our cow, which is just like a walking textbook, which is what every student becomes when you go to school for like 10 years. All in all, I would say I'm pretty proud of what we've created. Not my highest quality of work, but this probably will not see the light of day again, so nothing to regret. Okay, now we're just gonna forget this this happened and eliminate the evidence. This is a CIA cleanup operation right here, because this cow is definitely too cursed to People wandering around this world. Wait, oh, I left the dolphin out in like the dry air too long and it just like wailed over and just died. Now it's like a beach dolphin that's like covered in like toilet water. Okay, I feel bad for that thing. I can't get myself to punch this cat though, so I'm just gonna leave him chilling here.